hands, yeah, it's just back in my hands. Off from the back.
What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure.
Arturo Thunder Gotti. He's never backed down from anybody. There can only be one, Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the blood and guts warrior, the Hall of Famer from Jersey City, New Jersey, a super lightweight champion of the world, Arturo Thunder Gotti. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
It seems wild, it seems ferocious, it seems like there's no rules, and that's what it feels like when you're fighting outside under the heat.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. It's all offense all the time. These punches coming from every angle. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Those counter punches have to hurt. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And he just missed with that left jab. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement, moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss for that jab. Couldn't land that jab. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make them walk into a shot.
There's a counter shot. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter shot. That jab misses. Stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Good counter punching. He missed with that jab. Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Fantastic punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
A straight right just misses. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter shot lands. Missing with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. For each other's punching power. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have?
Big defense. Calm yourself down.
There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Swing and a miss with the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And that just rocked Arturo Gatti. This is serious business now. Can he get out of this big pressure situation? How about that time counter shot? Unlucky to miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That one lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take it out.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice exchange here from both men. A lot of effort being exerted here. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Punch, counter punch. They blocked the left there. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. And he misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
Play work, I love it.
And there's the bell for round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
They better start respecting each other's punching power. He misses with that straight left. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this.
And Gotti goes down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your blood.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down.
So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he scores with the counter. That punch landed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. And look. There's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They're back on their feet, but how?
It's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Another scoring shot there. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Misses with the straight left. Goes Gotti. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart.
Come on, you're running back into the fight. You're much better than this. Do
And we enter the 8th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Right hook just missed. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. That hook was off target. This fighter, oh, right there. Oh, and Gotti gets clipped. Arturo Gotti in trouble. He's been in this situation many times before, but I don't know if he's going to find a way out. Nice counter. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Lomachenko in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How many?
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass all over. TKO is spot on.